Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of my Let's Not Play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate with light bowguns. In the last episode, we killed Great Jaggy in a very spectacular fashion, I might add. Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't actually watch my own videos, so that might explain a lot. For those of you wondering about my quality. But yeah, avoiding that. We're going to do 2 quests today. My Lord's Errand and Bear Trap. We're going to do Bear Trap first because it's the first one that shows up in your normal progression of the game. And to do it, we'll be using the Jagged Fire. It is a light bowgun, which with the long barrel on it has 156 raw damage, which is pretty decent for this point in the game. Well, actually, at this point in the game, it's the most you can get normally. I'll explain a little bit more about that later, as I progress. It rapid fires Pierce level 1, but we will not be using that because Pierce shots are better for larger monsters, like anything bigger than Arzuros, because he's just a very small and tiny little bear. You can usually only get 1, 2 if you're incredibly lucky hits off, and that doesn't really add up to any damage on him at all. So yeah, just pretty much just best to stick with normal 2s, which is incredibly effective actually, because unlike most later quests in the game, they actually give you like just enough ammunition, provided you have this gun, in the starting box to take out, or not take out, but get Mr. Arzuros down to capture ready. They give you 30 rounds of normal 2, which, because he's such a weak monster, I mean, weak as in his health is very low. In that regard, his hits do a fair amount of damage for such an early stage monster, but because his health is so diminutive, it's like just enough to get him to capture ready, so, or maybe even a little bit more than that, but depending on if you keep hitting in all the best spots. Best spots to hit him again are the face and the derriere, which he just guarded. I was hoping we could get a nice two for one, hit him in the face, him in the derriere, and just make it look all nice and pretty and like I planned that in the video or something, but of course not. Because this is a monster. Another thing that the Jagged Fire will introduce you to is, well, deviation. It has a constant, very consistent, oh, it's already down. Okay, so he actually gives us a little bit more than we needed, but it's okay. It has a consistent deviation, which is low to the left. We're just going to run ahead to Area 7 because it's faster and easier and more consistently going to work. And trying to gauge where it is exactly that he's going to run in this area. I found this out through trial and error, so just trust me on it. Anyway, he should be popping up here any second now. Don't make a liar out of me. Don't you dare make a liar out of me. He's gonna make a liar out of me. He's just gonna disappear and go to some... Wait, no, there he is. Hello! Bam! Bam, you're ours. Ha ha! You're Arzuros. Oh, that's a bad joke. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that at all. It's horrible. Anyway, yeah. Deviation. Here, let me just bring out my gun. Oh, this is normal. Okay. Another thing. When you're on an actual capture quest, you have less time after you complete it to do stuff. You have 20 seconds as opposed to the full minute that you get in other quests, which is useful information, especially if you're trying to demonstrate something at the end of the quest, which I just was, but I totally messed it up. Yes, that happened. It did. Makes me a little unfriendly towards my planning session. Anyway, that's fairly quick. I didn't expect to get that done that quickly. Anyway, at this point, I normally would have gone and upgraded one of the other bowguns, your standard crossbow gun plus, to... I'll find out what it's called in just a second. I'd have upgraded it to the Cross Blitz, but I already did that because, like I said, I had some recording issues and I didn't need to do it anymore. So let me throw up some extras of those in there because I don't need them. And this gun has now the highest raw that you can get at this game, or get at this point in the game. Go equipment, and it will actually fire all normal 2s, normal 3s, pellet, cluster. It will rapid fire. Pellet 1 will fire a flaming shot, which is good, but we're not going to be using that either, even though it'll probably be more effective. But normal 2s at this point will pretty much do you. Really, normal 1s will do you if you're just going to, if you're cheap like me and you don't want to spend money, which I don't want to spend money, but I'm trying to show you all how to do this most effectively without dying so much, which might be why I died so much when I played through this the first times before. Yeah. Anyway, he's going to forge on ahead here, depart on our quest, go kill a bear, a big bear, and yeah, things will be good. And they should give me 30 normal 2s. Look at that. They just know that's exactly how many they need. Also, sonic bombs are useful against Arzuros, but we may not get a chance to really show that. I am going to show some rapid fire in this episode, or in this particular hunt, because there are some very good points to do that, like right on the other side of this loading screen. You see all these little jaggy around? Yeah, so do I. I hate them. And they're all going to run right over here. Look at this, look at this. Now I'm just going to line right up like this, and allow me to rapid fire the crap out of them. Haha! Usually about 2 shots and you're good. Unless they're staying at the very fringes of your range, in which case you're going to need more. But that seems to have done the job fairly effectively. Let me load up some normal 2s, dodge out of the way of him, and get to work. As soon as he decides what he's going to do next. Really, with bow guns, it's kind of a waiting game to decide what you're going to do. At least that's how I'd use them. Let the monster dictate the fight, and then as he presents openings, then attack, as opposed to with like hammers or great swords, where you're just at least I'm constantly trying to open them up by myself. They're very predictable, especially when you can attack from anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but just about anywhere on the map. It makes it a lot easier to take advantage of openings like this one on his hind end. And also, don't miss your shots. That really adds to your overall DPS. Don't be like me. This is kind of becoming more of a do as I say, not as I do lesson. If you want to call it a lesson. I'm not really comfortable with calling it that because I'm really bad at all these games that I play for enjoyment. And then I play them all in front of you for my own personal humiliation and embarrassment. Got it? Good. With that out of the way, let's kill this stupid bear. Ow. Again, like I said, he's really strong hits for being such a low-level monster. Like I said, you get about 30 shots into him, he's either capture ready or dead. Let's see if I can pop a few more into him before he disappears. Yeah, I should have aimed, but I didn't. Aiming, even in real life, will often save you ammunition. Believe it or not, it's just the truth. Get him out of the way. Bam! Maybe I hope we can get these claws broken before I kill him. Okay, that was a good claw hit. I'm trying to focus now because I actually have like a goal in mind that I want to do, instead of just like randomly kill the monster, which is usually what I do. A lot of people are very obsessive. I think I said this already. I may have said it in one of the other times. Oh, I missed the claws. Are very obsessive about getting every single hit absolutely in the best possible place every single time. And while there's a very good reason for that, it's very useful overall. My philosophy is more just constant damage over perfect damage. There's a lot of people who disagree with me on that, most notably Mr. Stoic Deviant of the Triple Cart Podcast. But it's not that big a deal to me. I play this game for fun, and in my mind at least, the longer I play it, the more fun I have, or so the longer I make myself play it because I'm not using the most effective firing strategies, the more fun I have. Yes. Maybe. It might just be that I'm lazy and I don't actually want to take the time to aim. But that's another story, which will not be discussed here. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope it's been a little bit informative. You got a fairly decent idea on how this thing works, or how these guns are starting to work. I have more episodes coming next week. And yeah, if you did enjoy, please leave a like rating down below. If you did not, leave a dislike rating and a nasty comment telling me what a horrible, despicable, terrible person that I am. If you have any questions about anything, put them down below. I might know how to answer them. It's questionable, but it's totally possible. I might know. But yeah. I will see you all next time, and a goodbye.